Do you think you've seen every Harry Potter Easter egg because I'm about to prove you haven't? Like, did you know there's a moment in the very first movie where the camera casually shows you a name that should make your skin crawl years before you're supposed to realize why? Or that one tiny prop in Order of the Phoenix is basically a Horcrux cameo just sitting there like it's a normal family heirloom? And the #1 Easter egg on this list? It's so ridiculous that once you see it, you'll never watch that scene the same way again. These are 23 Easter eggs you missed while watching Harry Potter, and we're counting down from 23 to 1. Let's go. Number 23. In Sorcerer's Stone, watch the Dursleys' breakfast scene. In the background, Aunt Petunia is quietly dyeing Dudley's old clothes gray, the book detail where Harry gets stuck wearing Dudley's hand-me-downs, except the movie never calls attention to it. It's just happening back there like a little, yep, the Dursleys are still the worst. Number 22. Still in Sorcerer's Stone, the leaky cauldron sign is basically a magic trick. When Harry and Hagrid first approach, the sign looks blank. Then it fills itself in as they get closer, which makes it feel like the sign only shows up when a witch or wizard is near. Number 21. The Mirror of Erised isn't just magical, it's straight up roasting you in code. At the top of the mirror is a sentence that looks like nonsense. But if you read it backwards, it tells you exactly what the mirror does. It shows your heart's desire. So the mirror literally comes with instructions. You just have to flip them. Number 20. Here's one you only catch if you actually watch the credits. In Sorcerer's Stone, the actor playing Voldemort isn't credited as Voldemort. He's credited as He Who Must Not Be Named, which is such a nerdy little commitment to the bit. Number 19. And this one is so simple, it's evil. In the scene where Neville gets his Remembrall, it turns red and Neville's like, I can't remember what I forgot. Look around, every student is wearing their Hogwarts robe, except Neville. The Remembrall was basically screaming, your robe, man. Okay, those were the warm-ups. Because now we're entering the zone where the movies hide stuff that either foreshadows huge twists or exposes a character as a fraud before you even realize it. Number 18. In Sorcerer's Stone, there's a blink and you miss it flex in the trophy case. When the camera shows James Potter's name, you can also spot McGonagall right nearby, meaning Professor McGonagall was out here winning Quidditch trophies back in her student days. So yeah, she wasn't just strict, she was competitive. Number 17. In that same trophy case shot, there's an even creepier Easter egg. Behind the Quidditch trophy, you can spot an award for special services to Hogwarts with the name Tom Riddle on it. So the first movie quietly drops the name of the future Dark Lord like it's casual background decor. Number 16. In Snape's very first potions class, he asks Harry about asphodel and wormwood like he's just being dramatic. But it's a coded line that fans have pointed out for years. Asphodel is a type of lily, and wormwood is tied to bitter regret. So it's basically Snape saying, I regret Lily's death. Before you even know, that's his entire story. Number 15. In Chamber of Secrets, Lockhart is the king of fake confidence, and the movie literally shows you. When he's trying to run away like a coward, you can spot him packing a wig, meaning even the perfect hair was part of the scam. Number 14. And Chamber of Secrets has the sneakiest little bonus that almost no one remembers. It's the only Harry Potter movie with a post-credit scene. If you stick around, you'll see a window display for Lockhart's newest book, basically teasing that he's still being Lockhart even after losing his memory. Number 13. All right, this is where the prop department starts foreshadowing like absolute maniacs. In Chamber of Secrets, when Harry ends up in Borgin and Burkes, look for a cursed opal necklace on display. That exact necklace becomes a major plot weapon later on, so the movies quietly planted it years early. Now we're officially in the rewind and pause section, because the next chunk has hidden cameos, credit jokes, and one detail that basically connects multiple movies with a single piece of furniture. Yeah, furniture. Number 12. Also in Borgin and Burkes, the vanishing cabinet. Harry hides in it during that scene, and at the time, it just feels like random creepy shop stuff. But later, that cabinet becomes the entire reason Draco is able to pull off his plan. The movie was showing you the setup long before the payoff. Number 11. In Prisoner of Azkaban, there's a wizard in the leaky cauldron doing something hilariously muggle. He's reading Stephen Hawking's A Brief History of Time while casually stirring his drink with wandless magic like it's normal. It's the perfect background joke for the one movie where time becomes the whole plot. Number 10. Also in Prisoner of Azkaban, the Marauders map has a cameo that makes you do a double take. When Harry is folding up the map and says, "Mischief managed," if you pause at the right moment, you can see the name Newt Scamander on it. Yes, that Newt. Just casually there. Number 9. And the Prisoner of Azkaban credits have one of the cheekiest Easter eggs in the entire franchise. The credits roll over the Marauders map with tiny footprints moving around. And if you look closely, there's a moment where 2 sets of footprints sneak into a corner and get way too cozy for a children's movie. Number 8. Now jump to the start of Goblet of Fire. Watch the Warner Brothers logo. It's metallic and reflective, and if you blink, you'll miss it. You can see a snake reflection slithering across it. It's basically the movie saying, "Welcome back, Voldemort's vibe is here now." Number 7. And Goblet of Fire has one of the funniest what background moments. Right before the 3rd task, the Beauxbaton students do this little routine, and some of them are straight up doing the Macarena. Yes. In the Triwizard Tournament era of darkness and danger, somebody snuck in the Macarena. Okay. From here on out, the Easter eggs stop being funny background jokes and start being the kind that make you realize the filmmakers were quietly telling you the ending while you were busy watching fireworks. Number 6. This one is hidden in plain sight if you actually sit through the Goblet of Fire credits. There's a disclaimer that says something like, "No dragons were harmed in the making of this movie," which is hilarious because the dragons look like they were absolutely not paid enough for what they went through. Number 5. In Order of the Phoenix, the Ministry of Magic entrance has a code that's basically wizard humor. Arthur Weasley dials 62442 in the phone booth. And on an old keypad, that spells MAGIC. So the wizard government uses magic as a password. Incredible. Number 4. Also, in Order of the Phoenix, during the Grimmauld Place cleaning montage, keep your eyes on the objects they're tossing around, because they find a heavy locket that none of them can open, and they treat it like worthless junk. Later, you realize that was basically a Horcrux cameo. A Horcrux in a trash pile. Number 3. In Half-Blood Prince, the movie hides foreshadowing inside Tom Riddle's childhood bedroom. Look closely, and you can spot a photo of the seaside cave, the same kind of place that becomes important later in the film. And there are also 7 stones lined up, like a visual wink at the number of Horcruxes. That is not subtle. That is the movie screaming in decor. Number 2. In Deathly Hallows. Part 2, Snape's duel with McGonagall is one of those scenes people remember for the drama. But watch what Snape actually does. He doesn't just block spells, he deflects them in a way that knocks out the Carrows behind him. So even in the middle of, "I look like the villain," he's still quietly taking out the real villains. Number 1. Alright, biggest reveal. In Half-Blood Prince, when Harry hides the potions book in the Room of Requirement, he grabs a random-looking tarnished tiara and uses it to mark the spot. And later, we find out the Ravenclaw diadem is a Horcrux, meaning the movie shows you a Horcrux years before it becomes the final hunt. So Harry literally touched the answer, set it down, and walked away. That is actually insane. Those were 23 Easter eggs you missed while watching Harry Potter. Now I want you to tell me the truth. Which one are you rewinding first? Because number 1 is the kind of detail that makes a rewatch feel like a completely different movie. If you want a part 2, I can do 23 more Easter eggs, but only from the later films, where the foreshadowing gets darker and way more savage.